Have you ever felt lost, like you're navigating a storm without a lighthouse? Or maybe you feel like the ground beneath your feet is constantly shifting and you're struggling to find something solid to hold on to. Life can feel that way sometimes, can it? Full of uncertainties, challenges, and moments that leave us feeling vulnerable and exposed. In these times, we all search for a safe harbor, a place of security and peace. Today, I want to share a powerful and deeply comforting verse from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, verse 27. It says, "The eternal God is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms." Let's take a moment to really let those words sink in. This isn't just a beautiful line of poetry. It's a profound promise packed with meaning for our everyday lives. It speaks directly to our need for safety and stability, offering a solution that is both timeless and unshakable. Let's break it down into 3 key ideas: divine protection, upholding support, and active defense. First, let's talk about divine protection. The verse starts with, "The eternal God is thy refuge." What is a refuge? It's a shelter from danger or distress. It's a fortress you run to when the enemy is at the gates. It's a safe house in the middle of a chaotic city. But notice the specific word used here, eternal. This isn't a temporary shelter that might crumble or fail. Our refuge is the eternal God, who exists outside of time, who was and is to come. This means our protection isn't dependent on changing circumstances, our own strength, or the reliability of other people. When the storms of life are raging, whether it's financial trouble, health scares, or relationship turmoil, we have a place of absolute safety. God offers us a divine sanctuary, a spiritual hiding place where fear and anxiety cannot overwhelm us. It's an invitation to run to Him, to find shelter in His presence, knowing that He is our constant and unwavering protector. Now, for the second part of the verse, "and underneath are the everlasting arms." This paints such a beautiful picture of upholding support. Think about a loving parent holding a child. Those arms provide comfort, stability, and a sense of complete security. This is what God offers us. His arms are everlasting. They never get tired. They never weaken. And they will never, ever let us go. When you feel like you're falling, like you've hit rock bottom and can't go on, this promise tells us there is something solid underneath. Those everlasting arms are there to catch you, to hold you, and to lift you up. This isn't a passive kind of support. It's a dynamic, sustaining force. It's the strength we feel when we think we have none left. It's the reason we can get through the toughest days. We are not holding on by our own might. We are being held by an everlasting, all-powerful love. This support is always there, right beneath us, even when we can't feel it. Finally, let's look at what this verse implies about active defense. The full verse in the King James Version continues, "And he shall thrust out the enemy from before thee, and shall say, destroy them." This might sound intense, but it reveals a powerful truth. God is not just a passive shelter. He's an active defender. He doesn't just hide us from our troubles. He fights for us. He goes before us to clear the path. When we take refuge in Him, we are placing ourselves under the care of a mighty warrior who actively engages with the forces that come against us. This could be the internal enemies of doubt, fear, and despair, or the external challenges that seem insurmountable. This promise isn't that we will never face enemies, but that when we do, we are not fighting alone. God Himself takes on our battles. He pushes back the darkness and commands it to be gone. This gives us the courage to face our giants, knowing that the ultimate victory has already been secured by our divine defender. So, what does this mean for us today? It means you are never truly alone or defenseless. When you feel anxious, remember your eternal refuge. Run to God in prayer and find shelter in His presence. When you feel weak and exhausted, like you're about to fall, remember the everlasting arms beneath you. Lean into His support and trust that He is holding you securely. And when you feel attacked or overwhelmed by the challenges of life, remember that you have an active defender fighting on your behalf. The promise of Deuteronomy 33-27 is an anchor for our souls. It's a declaration that no matter what we face, our safety and security are found in God alone. He's our eternal refuge, our everlasting support, and our active defender. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this message brought you some encouragement and peace today. If it did, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. We'd love to have you as part of our community. God bless.